The Twin Valley Locker Room Show takes you inside of Tiger Band. The Twin Valley Locker Room Show is powered by Pulse Internet. All your devices, one superior connection. And we're joined by 5 of the members of the Tiger Band. We'll be joined by the band director here soon as well. I'll introduce from my left to right. We have Cooper Kaufman, we have Ella Gurton, we have Colton Varner, Addie Wishman, and Veronica Allen. And we have one senior, so as the senior leader, you get to answer the first question, okay, and break the ice for everybody. Veronica, I guess talk first off about being a part of Tiger Band and kind of how it got started for you and your interest, I guess, in getting into music.
I've been interested in music since I was in 5th grade, and I have been in band since then, and I've switched instruments multiple times.
And taken a leadership role this year. Talk about that.
I'm the drum major. It wasn't something I wanted to do really, but she asked me to, and so I said yeah, sure, yes.
And now that you've jumped in and followed Mrs. Thrasher's lead, what do you think about it?
It's pretty fun. It's not too bad. I thought it would be weird because I'm pretty quiet, but other than that.
Good deal. Great. So we'll go from a senior to a freshman. Addie, have you been interested in band for quite some time like Veronica was?
Yes, I love music, and I kind of started off playing the piano, and then I was like, hey, I'll try band. And so I started in 5th grade, and I just stayed on the clarinet, and then I played a little bit of bass clarinet. It was fun.
Awesome. Colton, I know that you're the assistant, right, to Veronica?
Yeah, I'm assistant drum major. It's been a pretty good time.
What got you started into music?
Well, I just, from a young age, I always liked tapping my foot in church during sermon or something. And then, I just figured out, hey, I can play an instrument, so I started playing an instrument.
Outstanding. Now, I know a little bit of the history because of the family for Ella, but I guess for the viewers, when was your interest in music started?
I started piano like Addie at 1st grade, and like my family, we are very musical. And so I was kind of pushed into it, but I was glad I got pushed into it. I started with flute, and I've been doing that for a while, and I just recently started with piccolo.
Very good. And Cooper, same type of story for you. We have a sophomore we just had, and now our junior being represented.
Well, I am the only junior in the band at the moment. So I got in band just probably because of my mom. She's a dance teacher, and I thought it'd just be cool to be able to make music so that she can teach to that. I also just kind of wanted to start something in my family because, we don't have very many musical people. But now since I've joined band, my brothers have started taking up instruments. So Miller is playing trumpet, Andy's playing oboe, and Spencer's playing trumpet as well. So I think I've started something pretty nice, and I'm willing to go with it.
That's awesome. Trendsetter, we can call him. We'll start back over here. Tell the viewers what instruments, I was going to say instrument, but most of you probably play multiple instruments. Instruments you play, and then an instrument you don't play but wish you did.
I play trumpet, and I wish I learned clarinet sooner, but I've also done some French horn.
And I played flute and a little bit of piccolo, and I kind of wish I would have learned trumpet.
Very cool.
I play a French horn for concert band, mellophone for marching band, and I also play a little bit of trumpet. I really wish I learned how to play the drums.
Very good.
I play the clarinet, and I wish I played violin.
I play tuba. I've played euphonium and trombone, and I wish I played saxophone.
Saxophone, always that cool instrument for those that can play. I can't play anything, so everything's cool to me what you guys do. Give me something that I know Stardusters is around the corner and probably already in the works, I guess, for you. Tell us about it being your final Stardusters. Is that sunk in yet?
It hasn't really sunk in. It's going to be a sad one because it's my last one, but it's going to be fun.
How about your first one?
Well, it's actually not my first one. So in 8th grade, Mrs. Thrasher needed another clarinetist, so I stepped in. But I think it'll be fun having more time to be with the music because last time it was kind of rushed, and this time I'll feel more prepared.
Maybe not an outsider as an 8th grader coming in too, right? Are you excited about it?
Oh yeah, I love the music that we're gonna end up playing. I helped organize some of it, and I feel pretty confident we're gonna do pretty good.
Can we divulge anything about the theme, or is that where everybody's looking at Mrs. Thrasher? Do we keep that a secret? It's okay, she says.
Yeah, the theme is movies, so different music from movies. And this year we did a lot about student-based, so all the students helped pick and vote on what music we were going to play.
Cool. Cooper, I'll put you on the spot. When's the date? Give some details. Do you know that off the top of your head?
Sometime in May.
Sometime in March?
Yes, March.
You know, you got some real... The 8th of March. You know, that's a great date. I'm going to bail you out. That's my birthday, so you can celebrate. You know, make sure you play a movie song.
The day before it, so.
Cool people in March, right? Okay, here's a little thing we call Tiger Talk. I'm going to let Veronica finish since she's the senior this year, so you get a chance to hear the questions, okay, and prepare yourself. Your favorite kind of music, other, of course, than the Tiger Band.
My favorite kind of music.
If you were to put in your iPod, what music would you put in your iPod?
Probably some classic rock.
Well played.
Probably like pop.
New pop.
Yeah.
Colton.
Definitely the classic country.
I'd probably do country too.
Classic rock.
Okay, so now I'm going to go back around and give me the artist, not just a genre, but who would you pick from classic rock?
Leonard Skinner.
Right on.
John Party.
Okay, very good.
Probably either Waylon Jennings or Johnny Cash.
Love it.
Or like Adele.
Voice.
Queen all the way.
Rock and roll, Cooper. Okay. Let's start over here again with Cooper. Wind chill advisor, he's the big story, of course, today. Who is the most chill of all the Tiger Band members?
That's a tough one, because we're all not chill. We're all crazy and nerdy, so we're all about this stuff. I'd probably say Mrs. Thrasher.
Nice answer. Well done.
I'd have to say I agree with Cooper, because I can't think of anyone in our band that does not have something to say at every moment.
We're respecting Mrs. Thrasher's job and career more and more with these answers.
I'd say our president, Jonathan Kittredge, because he's always laid back. He's on 2 trombones, so he's always, just playing his instrument, doing whatever.
Very good.
I mean, if it's not Mrs. Thrasher, it'd probably be someone who's a little quiet. So maybe Reese Gear.
I have to go with Colton on this one because Jonathan is pretty laid back.
Very good. Okay, final question. Your favorite story from this year, be it practice, a road trip, a performance, something that really stands out to you?
I don't really have one, but I have one from last year. Can I say that? All right. So when we were at, I think it was competition last year, we were playing hacky sack while we were waiting, and somehow Keith ripped his pants while we were playing. That was probably the highlight of my year. It was great.
How could that not be a highlight, right? Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Probably at another competition. We were all kind of walking around, and we may or may not have gotten a little lost. And my friend Jay, she may have tripped. She's a little big on falling, so she kind of really face planted, and it was pretty funny.
She will love you for telling that story,
Yeah.
I'm sure, right?
Mine would just be all the basketball pep bands. I mean, you always have fun. We're always acting goofy. Always laugh every single minute of it. So.
I love the bus rides because we're all just singing random songs. And we have fun stories to tell on the bus too.
Yeah, the bus is it's probably the best part, other than the fact that you get a headache, but yeah.
You think you do. Look at that lady right over there. Think about what she goes through. Guys, thanks so much for joining us on the Locker Room Show. You do such great work at ball games. I know you guys are far busier than most people have any idea the work you put in, and you guys have climbed since Mrs. Thrasher has gotten here, and it's notable what you guys have done. So great work, keep it up, and thanks for being on the Twin Valley Locker Room Show. Twin Valley Locker Room Show continues its look into Tiger Band, and joined now by Daniela Thrasher, the director of the Tiger Band. Thanks first off for letting me come in and interrupt your guys' day and be a part of Tiger Band. Talk about this crew right here real quickly as they had fun kind of sharing what Tiger Band's about.
They're an example of the Tiger Band. Those five it was fairly easy to pick, but also really hard to pick because all 36 could have been here and done an equal great job.
You mentioned 36 in the band. How has that number grown incrementally since you came here? I know it's grown a bunch.
Well, last year when I got here, we had 25. We had one sophomore, which is now our one junior. We had 5 freshmen at this point. And this year, when we moved over from 8th grade to freshmen, we brought in 16. So at the end now, we had a couple of move-outs, we went from 25 to 36.
It's exciting to see those things happening, I know, for you and for the community as well. For our viewers who may not know you, how did you end up in Clay Center Community High School? I guess the Reader's Digest version anyway.
Yes. It's fairly easy. I was a teacher in Junction City and also helping out with the music. And that particular week, we had the musical rehearsal for Junction City High School musical. And I get a call from C.L. Snodgrass. Everybody knows him. And he's like, there is a job opening. Do you still want to be a band director? Because we had talked about this a year prior. I call you back because I had no time. Well, long story short, that was on a Wednesday. Friday was my interview, and Monday I had the job.
And the rest is now forming history, right? Favorite thing now that you've come into this high school and kind of a real part of it? I mean, I know you feel that now.
I absolutely feel like a part of the Clay Center Community High School, but also the community, just by being out there all the time at the ball games and concerts and people coming up. It's just the community in and outside of the school is so welcoming, was so welcoming from day one. The kids, we're a family. We have this song this year, We Are a Family, and I think it's a true story, and that beats going to work every day.
Very, very good. Okay, you have to play Tiger Talk too.
Okay.
Right? Favorite music outside of Tiger? I mean, Tiger Band obviously number one, but next to that,
music. Okay. I would say probably country music.
And a favorite artist then?
Tim McGraw.
McGraw, very good. Wind chills, terrible. I hate the winter time, so I'm ready for summer. Who's the most chill of this group? Now, evidently nobody.
I would go with the kids, with Johnny Kittredge, because he's doing what he's doing, and he's our band president, and he's doing that chill. He's also my TA, and he's whatever happens and whatever needs to be done, he's doing it, but always in a laid-back way.
Right on. And favorite moment this year, maybe that pops to your head? I bet you've got hundreds of them, but is there one that really stands out?
I was thinking about this when you interviewed the kids. I think every time we go to a competition or every time we have a concert, I have a favorite moment. I may or may not tear up after concerts because I'm just so extremely proud of those children and what they have accomplished in that short amount of time. And it's not necessarily, the concerts are for the community, and I can tell the community likes it, and they can tell. It's not about ratings at marching band festivals or something, even though they rose as well, but it's just that wow factor after they performed.
Great. Now, Stardusters is coming up March 8th. Cooper, say, I got your back still. March 8th.
March 8th.
So it really is, I mean, it's here in essence.
It is. We have, I think it's 25 more school days. So not that we would count, but and it's like the kids said, Ella said, it's completely student driven this year. They picked a program. They're doing everything that the band director did in the past. They're doing decorations. They're doing stage setup and the program and the script. Everything is student driven. I'm the guide on the side, and I conduct, and that's coming up on March 8th.
Well, looking forward to it as always. Stardusters, March 8th. Tiger Band, thank you guys so much for letting us take a little peek inside, and great work. Keep it up.
My pleasure. Thank you for coming.
Tiger Band on the Twin Valley Locker Room Show.